This is my old Canon 6D Classic 6D Mark 1. I've been using this camera for a couple years now, but it's been replaced by my new Sony mirrorless camera. So today I just feel like I want to take it out and use it for photo shoot, and I'm going to show you guys the behind the scene video. And I'll be using this Sigma lens, Sigma 35 1.4. I use this lens on a Canon 60 all the time. I just feel like they make such a good combo. And this is the location of the photo shoot today. It's such a beautiful building. I love every detail. It's like a castle. It was an old hotel. I just love shooting here. My friend Molly was modeling for me today, and yes, she modeled for me a couple times before. You might have recognized her in my previous videos. So one thing that made the photo shoot kind of hard is that I didn't have a babysitter, so I bought my baby, and she woke up in the beginning of the photo shoot and cried. So I was holding her to take photos. So like the Canon 60, I usually shoot in the viewfinder. It's not like my mirrorless camera. I can just like look at the screen to shoot. And holding a baby and shooting with like one hand was kind of difficult. So this literally ended up to be one of the shortest photo shoot I ever did. Yeah, it just because of all this element of me not hiring a babysitter. Anyway, so during the photo shoot, we were indoor. I know that you guys may comment that, oh, I was shooting like ISO 2000, but you know, it's been a while since I shot with my 6D, and I was kind of used to shooting with my mirrorless. Already kind of got spoiled with it, and I wasn't like really checking out everything. Especially I was like holding almost 30 pounds baby with me. Yeah, so I kind of just like shot with ISO 2000 like unconsciously, but it's okay because Canon 60 full frame camera, it does have really it does have good low light performance. And this photo shoot location, it was actually my first time doing a photo shoot there. It's like mixed with like indoor light. You see all this like beautiful chandelier and a big window with natural light. Yeah, and I wasn't really I was like still trying to get used to shooting with one hand on a DSLR. Yeah, so I don't think this was like my best performance, but I just want to let you guys know that if you guys have a camera sitting down at home for a while, it's good to just like take it out and do some photo shoot, and have fun, having time, enjoy time with your friend. I mean, Molly, my model here, she's actually my friend in real life. So we did spend time just like cruising around downtown and explore, have a fun time while we did a photo shoot there. Yeah. I have just looked at Amazon or eBay, like the used Canon 60 pricing. It's like incredibly low. It's so affordable. I think I saw one that is like 400, but like really high shutter count. But the thing is, this camera that I'm using, my Sony, my own Canon 60, is also very high shutter count. So I think for like people, they're like shopping for cameras and they look at the high shutter count and they don't want to buy it for very cheap price. You know what? I think it's really like what you need to think about, like what you want to use that camera for. You like just want to buy a fun camera and just start shooting. This is such a good bargain for a DSLR full frame camera. And yeah, I did shot with it a lot and I'm still shooting with it, but not quite for business. Um, yeah, so I had no problem shooting with this, but I think like technical, I mean the mechanic inside, like with a high shutter count, someday you'll find you have problems. But if you just find one that is good deal, good price, and you just want to have fun, not like for professional use and not like for business, um, I I don't see like why not like go for it if nothing is wrong, you know. Um, but yeah, if like couple hundred, you can possibly get like a new mirrorless camera, but not like full frame. So it's like a lot of options for a couple hundred. So you may not want to go for something that old. So you might have noticed that I wasn't holding my baby anymore in this last couple of minutes of photo shoot. There was a lady in the building. She was so kind to help me to push my baby in the stroller, just to like walk around near me. So the baby is still like within my eyesight, and yeah, it was just so nice to be hand free and shoot with both hands on a DSLR camera. You know what? I feel like the world is changing very fast, like rapidly. Um, it's like a couple years ago. I feel like it was only a couple years ago when I started photography. Everyone was like using Canon 5D Mark III, Mark IV, or you know like me, Canon 60. It's just like over this couple years, you know, Canon have their own mirrorless, Nikon, of course Sony, and everyone is just like using mirrorless camera, including myself, and you know it. I feel like DSLR is not dying yet, but it's just a lot of people are not using. I mean, like using mirrorless right now. So for me, I've been using mirrorless for like over a year, and then using back a DSLR, it feel like it's like so heavy. Well, like how heavy is this dinosaur camera, especially my Sony, I mean Canon 5D Mark III. But I mean, they're still a joy to shoot with because they just feel so sturdy, and they're like they built to last for a long, long time. You just feel like you know, like you can put it in your cabinet and take it out in like not use it for a couple months or even a year, and then you charge your battery and use it and it will still work. That's like a magic for the DSLR cameras. It's kind of like, oh, I never have a film camera that I would like to, but it's kind of feeling like a film camera. It gives you this feeling of vibes when you're shooting with it, the texture when you're holding it, and the fact that you have to I had to look at the viewfinder to shoot, and the shutter count or the sound is different. So yeah, it's just like total different experience to shoot with a DSLR compared to a mirrorless. Yep. One thing I've noticed when I am like editing the video, I was like, wow, I shot like I did the whole photo shoot with like the shutter speed 1000. I have no idea, but because like my model is an adult, she's not like running around like a kid that I have to like use high shutter speed. So I was like, oh my gosh, why am I shooting in like 1000? I could have like lower the shutter speed like maybe like 400, and you know still get pretty sharp shot, and then so that's how I could have lowered the ISO. But I guess I was just like kind of stressed with this whole situation of me not having a babysitter, and the shoot ended up like literally like maybe like less than 15 minutes. We went to a building and then we left, and then we went shopping and eat, and we had a fun time in town. It was fun. Yeah, so I could have looked more into my shooting speed and you know ISO next time I shoot with my Canon 60. I do love using it. This is not the perfect photo shoot I've ever done with this camera, but I love using it again. Just it's been a while. It's like meeting an old friend. Alright, so that's it with the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it was nice talking to you guys. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.